Hey, good afternoon. Welcome to the readings for this week, commencing 16th of December 2019. So interestingly, I've already pulled the cards for this week, shuffled them, and here in the UK we obviously had our general election. And so I found it very interesting that the first card that I pulled was the marriage card with the colours red and blue on. So blue signifying Tories, red signifying Labour. So I feel as if this card's been drawn because there was a lot of Labour supporters and a lot of noise made around Labour and people supporting Labour. And with this card, it's like the blue is in the minority. So even though they won the election, it's like this is a small bit of what's going on at the minute. So I feel as if the general collective and consensus, if you like, is around working together collaboratively. So I feel as if this, from the results of the general election, I feel as if there's going to be a lot of future collaborations coming together. So people who have similar ideas, similar ways that they want to work moving forward. So I feel as if there's going to be a lot of beneficial groups coming through because of the result of the general election. So I do feel as if with this card, it is to do with collaboration and the joining together of ideas. So even though it's the marriage card, I don't feel as if it's like, I don't feel as if there's loads of people who are going to rush out and suddenly get married. It's not to do with that. It's more to do with this marriage of ideas, and that there are such, as a collective and as people of our country, we have so many great ideas and so many initiatives and so many things are sort of popping up. And so I feel as if that's what this card represents, that the more that we can come together and bring our ideas together and collaborate, it's like the more, the more good will come from it, the more people will benefit from others coming together to work together to implement these ideas. And I feel as if it's going to take a bit of strength as well, because this lady's wearing what looks like sort of like armour on her top half, and she's carrying a sword as well. So it might feel a bit like a battle, and it might feel a bit like you're going to need this inner strength to keep going. But there's some, I just get the sense with this card that there's some awesome initiatives and collaborations that are going to come from the results of our general election. Okay, so that's the first one. Second one I got is this one, which is Goddess of the Earth. So an idea connected to imagination, creativity and nature is coming your way, which again, I feel links in with this card with the collaborations and ideas. But I feel as if, our tendency in the winter is to withdraw, to hibernate, to not want to spend time outside. But what I feel with this card is that when the sun is shining, when the weather is nice, do what you can to get outside and just connect with the earth, and to feel really rooted and grounded for yourself as well. And I feel as if this card as well, it's asking you to maybe be open to ideas that you may before have said no to, ideas that you might think are above and beyond where your limits lie. So it might be that you might, for example, have never seen yourself as organising an event, for example. But there might be ideas that are starting to come where you're like, actually, I feel like I need to put this event on. Never organised an event in my life. I don't feel like I'm that sort of person. But what this card, I feel, is encouraging you to do is to think above and beyond what you've currently done before. And I feel as if this is where these ideas will start to sort of come together from different people as well and sort of merge. And then the third card I got was Healing. So when I shuffle these cards, I do ask what the collective need to know. So I feel as if this is a period for healing, and I feel as if, again, to do with the results of the election, it brings stuff up in people, it brings feelings and thoughts. It maybe challenges the way that you've always thought about certain things about our political system, etc. But I feel as if now is a time of real healing. So not only for us, but for those of us who do healing work, also helping to heal the collective and their fears, and any challenges that they're currently facing, any challenges in belief systems, any challenges in what's going to happen going forward, any challenges around Brexit, any of these challenges that are currently sort of potentially affecting your internal system, if you like, and your inner wisdom and your innerness. Yeah, I feel like this is a real time for doing that sort of some healing work on yourself, or like I said, if you're already a healer or a therapist, doing some healing for the collective. Because when, if what can happen is, say for example, there's a feeling of fear with one person, that feeling of fear can quickly spread. And what we want to try and do, which is the next card, it's about counteracting that with love, and with recognizing that we may be feeling fearful, but why are we feeling fearful? What action can we take to change that, and to turn it maybe into something more productive and collaborative again? So I feel as if, yeah, there's some healing for ourselves, for the collective. And then the next two cards, which are sort of affirmation cards that I do. So the first one is I choose love no matter what. And it can be really difficult, because like the times that we live in, they can feel quite turbulent, quite chaotic, quite sort of stormy. And all we can do as individuals is to carry on choosing love, with that sort of phrase, remembering that phrase at the bottom, no matter what. Yeah. So that's choosing love for ourselves, choosing to treat others with love, choosing love for the planet, choosing love for whoever you feel needs it. Yeah. And choosing that. And the second card I got, so there is a message, I begin my day with love as well. So on waking up, how do we feel? Yeah. How can we begin our own day with love? So you can wake up, it may start by telling yourself, I love me, I love you. If you've got a partner or a husband or wife or whoever next to you, you might tell them, you might tell your children you love them, you might tell your pets you love them. Yeah. So just getting into that habit of beginning your day with love. And then what it'll do is create this sort of ripple effect, sort of like around your friends, around your family, around your neighborhood, around your community, etc. And you'll find that that will start to expand out. Okay. So they are the cards for this week. That is the reading for this week. If you have enjoyed watching this, then please do like and subscribe, or you can also check out the Spiritual Journey, where I speak to other spiritual experts in their fields, and we basically just chat about, we've chatted so far about aliens, about UFOs, about shamanic practices, soul retrieval, power animals. I've got Lisa Murray and Eliza Atmas talking about the energy of trees. We've got Kirsty, who's going to be coming on soon, talking about autism and empowerment. And also we're going to be chatting about access bars. So lots coming up. So please do like and subscribe, and I will see you again next week. See you later.